A habit is an action that we perform so often that it becomes almost an involuntary response. It's something that you do so much that you do it without even thinking. So, a negative habit is a negative action performed so much that it becomes an involuntary reaction. As we close this series on avoiding negative sources, people, places, and habits, today we'll be focusing on negative habits, how and why we should avoid them when you set a course to better yourself in life. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a like. I'm your boy Jason, and welcome to Hear My Heart. Habits are very effective and can help contribute to the improvement of oneself. They are effective because they are actions that you do so much that it's like your body is moving in auto drive. For example, if you drive a lot, you come to a place where it just becomes natural. Another example is musicians, because when we practice so much, it becomes a habit. Even when I play keyboard, there are certain chord progressions that I play without even having to look at my keyboard. I play them so much that it became a habit. But these are good habits. So then, what about the negative ones? What about the actions that we do so much that they become negative habits? Those negative habits that you need to avoid. For example, smoking, drinking, watching pornography, not praying, gossiping, lying, unforgiveness, and the list goes on. Of course, we know these habits that can cause destruction and regress to our dreams and destiny. We all know the bad habits that we need to avoid. But Jace, how does someone get to the place of negative habits? Hear my heart. You will be surprised that negative habits does not derive from negative action, but they all began with a thought. Always remember this. Thoughts become action, then actions become habits. Habits become your character, and your character shapes your destiny. So before someone became a drunkard, there was first a day in his life that he was introduced to alcohol. That day, he had two thoughts. One, to drink it, and the other, to leave it alone. He was the one who decided to act upon the thought that was telling him to drink it. Here comes his next encounter, and he has the same two thoughts. And again, he goes with the thought that says to drink it. He now keeps on doing it until he doesn't even have to think about it, because it has now become a habit, a negative one too. Now he's addicted to it because it has become his character. If he doesn't find a way to break this habit, his destiny can now be a life with a bad liver, bad kidneys, or even death. Yep, that's why we need to pay attention to our thoughts. Those thoughts that leads us to do things that are negative to our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations. Avoid them. So Jace, what if I'm already in a negative habit and I want change? The wanting change part is a good place to be, because it means that wanting to change is already in your thoughts. Now you have to be the one to do the opposite action, which is positive, that leads to change so much until it becomes your new habit. Hear my heart. Sometimes saying it is easier than doing it, but it's up to how bad you want change. For some of us, it's going to be a fight. Psalms 24 verse 16 says, "The just man falls 7 times." But the beautiful thing about this scripture is that even though he falls 7 times, it says he always gets back up. In your pursuit of a new and good habit, don't be afraid to fall. If you do fall, dust yourself up and keep moving forward, because you will get to your change. Studies show that it takes at least 2 to 3 months to develop a new habit. So if you can be consistent in that positive action for at least 2 or 3 months, you are on your way to achieving a new and positive habit. Bonus tip: if you are a Christian and you're watching this video, you can always pray and ask God to help you in your consistency. Psalms 121 says, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. All right, we made it to the end of this series. Thanks to all those who stuck with me all the way to the end. I will leave links in the description of all the other videos connected to this one in this series. If this bless and encourage you, please share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment, and hit the bell for notification. Until we meet again on the next Hear My Heart. Peace.